So me and Mrs. Wolfpack went to the farmer's market today and we got some peaches and some blueberries, and they were so good, and we didn't know really what to do with them because we got more than we needed. So we made some cobbler. And a lot of people would say, so, this is the best part of the cobbler, the soft part. Well, I kind of like the crunchy edges right here. Regardless of whether you're an inside guy, an outside edge guy, a fruit guy, sweet guy, savory guy, I'm gonna show you how to make this cobbler, and it's possibly the easiest cobbler you'll make in your life. So here we go with cooking with the Wolfpack. I'm back, baby. I'm back. It's Johnny Wolfpack, and we're ready to go with one of my favorite recipes of all time. So it's summer, and when I think of summer, I think of a nice, warm cobbler with some vanilla ice cream on top. So we're gonna make that cobbler right here, right now. It's the easiest cobbler recipe you're gonna find. So easy steps. So what I want you to do is take a dish, glass dish, hopefully. I'm using, I don't know, it's probably an 8 by 11, 8 by 10, something like that. 9 by 9, 8 by 8, they both work. Don't use a 9 by 13, it's too big. So I want you to take half a stick of butter and I want you to melt it in the bottom. Got my oven cranking at 350 now. I love blueberries and I love peaches. I couldn't decide what kind of cobbler to have, so I'm doing both. So I took 2 peaches and I cut them up. I macerated these for a little bit. No, Frank, I did not say the other word. I said macerating. Macerating is taking some fruit and adding some sugar to it and letting it sit. I've let this sit for about 15 minutes. I'm going to dump these peaches in. Now what I want you to do is make sure that the bottom of your pan is covered with fruit. So you'll see that's not completely covered with fruit. So you know what we're going to do? You got it. We're going to have blueberries. Now I did not macerate the blueberries. Just putting the blueberries in just like that. So now when you look at it, you can see that the bottom of the pan is completely covered with fruit. Perfection. Now, I want you to take 1 cup of self-rising flour, not all-purpose, self-rising. I want you to take 1 cup of granulated sugar. I want you to take 1 cup of milk. Can you figure this out so far? Cup, cup, cup. I want you to take 1/3 a cup of cornmeal, white cornmeal. Kind of gives it a little bit of texture. I want you to just stir all that up. This is your cobblery goodness that we're gonna pour on top of this fruit. It's okay if you make a mess, because the flour starts popping all over the place, no big deal. Make sure that's good and combined. If you want to use a whisk, that's fine. I'm a wooden spoon survivor, so I'm using a wooden spoon with a hole in it. Kind of get everything blended here. Now, I want you to take some vanilla. Now, my buddy Tom Hash, several years ago, taught me you can take a bottle of Tito's, you can put a whole bunch of vanilla beans in it, and it makes vanilla after like 3 months. So I'm just gonna pour a touch of vanilla in, not too much, just a hint. That's probably a half a teaspoon. So I'm gonna mix that up, make sure it's totally mixed. Anybody else love cobbler like I do? I'm telling you, I could eat cobbler. This is like the 4th or 5th cobbler we've made. We had a bunch of plums from Lori's dad's. Lori, Miss Wolfpack, her dad brought over a bunch of plums. We couldn't eat them all, so we made plum cobbler. Who cares? Whatever. All right, now you're gonna take this and you're simply gonna dump it all over your fruit. Doesn't have to be scientific at all. Just kind of make sure it goes all around. I'm gonna scrape that out just a little bit. Now, you have the makings of a cobbler. What we're gonna do is put this in the oven, 350, 55 minutes. We're gonna check it and make sure it's nice and gold. Oh, I forgot one of the most important steps, so hang on just a second. I almost forgot. You can tell I've been off for a while. I almost forgot one of the most important steps, and that's putting some sugar on the top of it. I'm just going to take a regular tablespoon. I'm going to dip into my sugar jar here, and I'm just going to sprinkle. I'll make sure I get the edges. Don't be scarce with this. I want you to be nice and heavy. All right, so there's the second tablespoon. Again, I'm making sure I kind of go all the way around, make sure I get the middle, make sure I get the edges. Here's my third heaping tablespoon. Yeah, okay. If you don't want that much sugar, that's up to you. I just like it. You know, just for good measure, we're gonna put a fourth. All right, now, 350, 55 minutes. We'll check it, golden brown, ready to eat. All right, Wolfpack Maniacs, look at that beautiful blueberry peach cobbler. I got 2 bowls here. Mrs. Wolfpack would like some as well. So we're going in like this. Oh yeah. A little bit in that bowl. Probably a little bit more in that bowl. I'll scoop Miss Wolfpack some. Now, normally I would put some vanilla ice cream on there. Just look at that. Look at that cobbler, man. Usually I'd put some vanilla ice cream on here, but we're just going to put a little squirt of whipped cream. Top it off. Oh, yeah. And let's take a quick bite. Use the serving spoon here. Oh, yeah. That is good, easy Southern cobbler. The blueberries and the peaches just go really well together. That little crunch on top there. We may just eat this whole thing tonight. So guys, thanks for tuning in. Johnny Wolfpack signing off with the cup of cobbler. Cup of cobbler. Enjoy the rest of your day.